Virgo, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Virgo, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. There's no gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer, pay it, no mind. Feel the energy and remember roles can always be reversed. Virgo, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and I thank you again for your support of this channel. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about your energy a bit. I actually tried to step into your energy yesterday and do your reading, but I was a bit frustrated, I'm not going to lie. I felt like you were kind of like in one of those moods. I ain't going to lie, and the Virgo you are and the Virgo in me, I wasn't helping. Let me just say that. Okay. And when I do the message, I like to try to be as neutral and more of a vessel than have my personal emotions involved in your energy. Now, I am human. It does happen sometimes, but the way you came in yesterday, it was extremely like F you, F your mother, F your father. Like that's how I felt in your energy. And I know I can relate to that. So we wasn't definitely, it would have been a different kind of reading. Let's say it like that. But coming into your energy today, I feel like the dust has settled, you know? So if you're going through something like a change with work, a change with your relationships, you're having an argument, you know, you're arguing with family, before you kind of like, don't, how can I say this? Don't commit to a conclusion. Okay. Don't commit to don't do the FU, you know, or if you do the FU, do the FU and because that's how you feel in that moment, but not more so like a FU, I'm leaving, FU, I'm done. Like don't add to the FU. If you got to say FU, that's just how you feel in that moment. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, if you wait at 24 to 48 hours, the dust will settle, the emotions will settle, and you will see light at the end of the tunnel, you know, a way for something to work out. If you're traveling, you're going to have issues. Prepare your emotions because it's going to work out for the better. I can literally, in your energy, it's like, I don't know, they can't find your reservation, you know, and then it frustrates you, you know what I'm saying? So let's say, you know, now you have proof of the reservation. They find their error and it wasn't something not done right on their part, but now they don't have any seats available with where you paid. So it's like you're getting that automatic upgrade, you know, because that's all they have available is first class. So yeah, you had to deal with frustration, but you get an upgraded seat for travel, you know, which is more comfortable and accommodating. It works out not because you didn't stand your ground, but because you controlled your emotions and you didn't add to the FU. That's going to be extremely important, okay? So I'm not saying don't stand your ground, don't fight for your right to party, don't, don't be a pushover. I'm not saying none of those things. I'm saying stand your ground, but leave it at the ground. Like, don't add to it. Don't add a conclusion, okay? Let it play out on its own. Do that make sense? I hope it does. Let's see what's going on. We're pulling from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. There's heavy Empress energy in here. I have to say that. Taurus, Libra, Divine Feminine. She's abundant. She embodies all four queens. Very fertile energy. I don't know if pregnancy is an issue for you right now. Yeah, it is. Never mind. The nausea is in my mouth. Okay, congratulations to those that are finding out they're pregnant. And if pregnancy is not an issue for you, fertile energy simply means birthing life-changing events. okay? Simply, a birth of a child is a life-changing event. It literally changes your life from then on. And fertile energy, that's what it does, okay? Can I have Virgo, please and thank you? I'm seeing dominoes. Virgo, please. I always wanted to learn how to play that. I think it looks so cool. Can I have Virgo, please? There we go. Yeah, here's the fruit. It's going to come. Bearing fruit is important. You know, when a tree bears fruit, it has to grow. It has to be in the right season. It has to be nurtured. You know, fruit trees bear fruit when it's time. And that's what you're walking into. You're walking into a beautiful energy here, but I think it's just coming in like with turbulence. I don't know how else to say it. There's such a difference in your energy today than it was yesterday. And that's why I want to encourage you not to feel like, don't feel less than, or, you know, I'm tired of taking the high road and things like that. I'm saying stand your ground, but just don't add to it, okay? Don't let the emotions overtake you to a point that you'll regret something or saying something or doing something, you know, when you calm down, all right? But yes, bearing fruit is a beautiful energy. That means that the season that you're coming in is going to start producing fruit from the labor that you've been putting in, okay? It's going to come together. Here's the symphony. I'm telling you, this is going to come. I'm glad they actually given you these cards so that you can see what I'm trying to explain energetically here. For a symphony to work, there has to be different, you know, what do you call them? Musicians, you know, different, not tools. What do they call those things? Instruments. Golly. Instruments, they have different sections, you know, and they may practice at different times. They may have different coaches, but when it comes together, it's like, oh. So you have a great grand symphony because this is going to come together. It's going to make sense, but this is going to be important. Quieting the mind, okay? Quieting your mind is easier said than done. Like we say all the time, how can I control what I think? I can't control that. Or how can I control, you hear this more, how can I control my face? You know, people talk about that resting bee face, you know, I can't control my face, but you know, that kind of thing. And to be honest, the answer is yes, you can. Because I mean, whose face is it? Whose mind is it? You know, you really can. It does take work. It does take necessary tools. It takes practice. But yes, it can be done. So when the symphony comes together, when the aha moment happens, then calm down, okay? Because you're going to like some of it and you're not going to like some of it. But you want to deal with it with a clear head, a clear heart, very grounded energy, okay? After that, we have shining through, because this is going to create a window of opportunity for you to be seen, for you to be acknowledged, for you to show your stuff here. We're peeling off layers of an onion and we're going to burst out of this thing smelling like sunshine. You know what I mean? And there's the release of it. So there's a little bit of healing in this process. There's some understanding and some blessings of this beautiful fruit. So I'm loving this all the way around. It's coming in on with turbulence. I have to say, this plane is going to land and you're going to make your destination, but you're going to remember the ride. I'll say it like that. You're definitely going to remember the ride. Okay. We're going to do your spread with Rider. Whew. I miss y'all. I apologize I haven't been able to post as much as I would like. But I had some issues myself last week, and then I ripped half of my nail off of my thumb. So it looks kind of weird, but it was hard to do the cards, you know? I had to wait a couple days. Can I have Virgo? Thank you. Wow, did you see how that turned upside down just for you? And you know my decks are tight and upright. I don't play. But when it comes in reverse, I do read it as such. And this is a 7 of Cups in reverse because you're not confused. You know, that's why I said stand your ground. You're not confused at all. All right. But make peace. Do it with peace. You can defend yourself. 4 of Swords at the bottom with family, friends, you know, lover, doesn't matter. All right. Defend yourself. You know how to do that. But that's what your ultimate goal is. Making your stand, standing your ground, keeping your peace, protecting yourself, things like that. Those are the things that you want to have in mind when you're dealing with this, because what you don't want to have is attack. That's what I don't want. I don't want you to like entertain that energy. You're not attacking, you're standing. Okay. Ooh, crown this energy, please, for Virgo. Please and thank you. And here's the 6 of Pentacles. So we have some mana. And we have the Page of Wands with a new start, fresh beginning, taking a step. It's an energy of action. It's small, but it's getting you in alignment with either your person or with your assignment, with the Lover's energy at the bottom. It's going to be what you need when you need it. That's the 6 of Pentacles. It's a very balanced energy. It's fair. It's fair. And fairness is, remember I said earlier, I don't want you to have attack in your heart. I want you to be fair. That's a great way to put it. Okay? Make your stand, but be fair, you know? Whatever you're going to do, you're going to try, you're going to say, whatever it is, do it. But be fair, okay? Because you're getting in alignment with either, like I said, your person or your destiny. What's working against Virgo right now? The 8 of Cups. It's hard to walk away, especially from a good argument. I know, Virgo. I love you. You know, we talk here. It's hard to walk away from that. But when you know it's not even if you're right, let's just say this. Someone is challenging you, Virgo, about something at work. You didn't do this right. You know you did it right. You know you did it on time. You know you did what you were supposed to do. And when you know you're right in every aspect of whatever somebody's challenging you with, that's hard to simply walk away from. I agree. It's hard. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying stand your ground very clearly with once you say, listen, I did what I was supposed to do and it was done, you should have no problem with walking away from foolishness, because you know if this argument goes any further, it's not going to help no one. Sometimes we just have to reach that point. To what end will this win bring? You know, what are you really winning here? You won with righteousness. You've won with truth. You know, that is your victory in itself. So claim your stand and then don't indulge in anything going further, because it's not going nowhere good. Here's the Hermit getting out of sticky situations with wisdom, and it's coming in with this 8 of Cups, because I know you. We talk here. I love you. It's hard. Because Virgo, when you're wise, you have knowledge, you have experience, and somebody's challenging that, are you kidding me? Yeah. What do you mean? And I'm not saying, Virgo, you know it all. I'm not saying that at all. But whatever this is, it's really challenging what you're a master of. You know, that's the thing. And I just want you to, with the Hermit coming in, working against you, this is your energy. That means that it's going to be hard for you to walk away. The Hermit is walking away under divine guidance, one step at a time, out of a sticky situation. That is the energy of the Hermit. It's the wisdom, not just of knowledge. It's the application of the knowledge that makes the Hermit wise. We all know the right thing to do. Sometimes we don't do it. That's human. Okay? But this is going to come up working against you, because it's going to challenge, it's going to push your buttons. Somebody's going to challenge your work ethic or your intentions, things like that. Something that's really near and dear. But be fair. What perspective are they coming from? Are they just being a butthead? or they just didn't see the work that you were doing? You know, is this like a family member judging you on how you're treating their family member, something like that? You know, it feels a bit, how can I say this? It feels judgmental. I have to say that. But if somebody is judging you or think they can judge you, you know, be fair. You know, look at their perspective, okay, and stand your ground. You know where you stand. So stand your ground. Where's this coming from for Virgo? What brought this on? Please and thank you. The Lovers came back and now it's in reverse. So in the past, Virgo, now this makes sense to me. I love you. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. In the past, you weren't either doing the right thing, saying the right thing. So now it makes sense to me that somebody's questioning you today, because yesterday it applied, but today it doesn't. So if before, when you started the job, let's say you used to mess up, but now you got it, so leave me the F alone. Like, I'm doing it right. You know, maybe if this is a love situation, maybe you messed around or you were playing games, or, you know, this could always be vice versa. But now you're not playing, that you're coming in very, very clear with what you want and where you stand emotionally. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, there was a disconnect of alignment, but where you are today, you're realigning, okay? But it's going to come together. The Queen of Wands is under that. Yeah, somebody is she's coming in a little judgmental. I have to say that. I don't feel malice, even though from her, I have to say that as well. There's no malice here with this Queen. I don't feel like I'm attacking Virgo with her energy. I feel like I'm looking at Virgo like, you don't have your ish together, you know? And I know what you're saying, Virgo. Okay. So if you have an issue with someone looking at you like, look, you didn't have your ish together before, you know, so that's what I'm going by. Virgo, you have nothing to prove, but for them, you do. Now, let me say that again. Virgo, you have nothing to prove. Okay? You know your truth. You know where you stand. And when it's truth and righteousness, integrity, things like that, when you're standing in things like that, then let it speak for you. Let it speak. Don't go back and forth. That's why it's going to be hard for you to walk away, because you're going to be very clear with what you're doing and where you stand. And they're looking at an old part of you, not who you are today. All right? Ooh, or this is vice versa. One or the other. Don't matter to me. Where are we going with this? Please and thank you. Divine Masculine. Come on, save the day. Yes, we're going to a place of control and authority. All right. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. The Emperor, Taurian, Aries energy. It's an energy of authority. It's the embodiment of the kings, you know? So I love that, because coming into your energy, remember, I was picking up on the Empress. So the fact that you're going into the Emperor, it's like, I'm going to double down. The Empress is the divine feminine, okay? Mastering that energy is not easy, but I feel it in your presence, Virgo. I feel it all over you. It's not a gender thing. It's simply an energy. It's an energy of change. So remember, we were talking about that maybe in the past, but you're in an energy of new life. And now you're going to double down and lock it in with that Emperor. So it's like you're stepping into the exploration and the opening up of this newness, and now you're going to double down and lock it in. Beautiful. I love it. Wow, there she is. So we have some discernment here. The Emperor, like I said, embodies the kings, very authoritative energy, bold, you know, his word is bond because he's the boss, you know. So figure out, Seven of Pentacles, what's important, what's not, what's worth arguing about, what's not. And you want to do that and keep your position clear. Don't lower your position trying to handle a situation, okay? Don't do that, All right. It's the heavy is the head that wears the crown. So it might feel a little isolating. All right. But control your emotions, which is what I've been saying. If you control your emotions, this is going to end by itself. It's going to change by itself. So give it that 24, 48 hours, calm down, know that you're in control. It will change by itself. The death is here, new life is coming through, and it's assured. Knight of Pentacles, and you're going to love the change. You're going to love it. All right. If this is a third party situation that you're correcting, I'm going to say it like that, then do your part. If someone's saying, I don't trust you because you did this, Virgo, then Virgo, you can't change somebody's mind. You can only stand, and it's up to them to see you for who you are, for your accomplishments, for who you are today. That's all you can do. You can do what you can do, and that's all you can do. All right. So know that once you do what you can do, God will take it from there, and let God be God and you be Virgo. Okay. Yeah, so you focus on home, family, finances, your garden, okay? Focus on your garden and operate with truth. That's the thing. Operate with this truth. Operate with the truth. It's going to hurt, but it's still true. Somebody might not want to hear it, but it's still true. And even the king, he's not known for his delivery. I ain't gonna lie, Virgo. He's not really known for the best delivery of truth. Now, the queen, a little better. But the king, he gives it to you hard. He gives it to you straight. Not because he has intention on hurting you, but at this point, that means he stands for what stands, which is honesty, logic. Okay, it's a very intelligent energy. But you see, he's sitting because he deals with it from the throne. And that's how I want you to handle this conflict in your emotions, from the throne. All right? Don't engage with the frivolous part of someone's antics. Okay? Stick with the truth. Stick with the facts. All right? Your fruit is coming in, bearing fruit here. This is pre-Empress energy, very, very abundant. Emperor, abundant. You had the Empress, abundant. Nine of Pentacles, abundant. Here's everybody noticing you. I told you, you're going to be seen. You're going to burst out. All right. This energy right here is independent. The Nine of Pentacles, as well as the Star, which is Aquarian, it's very independent. It's very personal between you and the Most High, you and your angels, you and your ancestors. This is going to be without and within. Okay. Very, very noticed in this energy. The Star is like when you're on the stage and the spotlight is on you and the Most High is in the front row. Go ahead, Virgo, baby. Let me see you do your thing. And you're just going to say, wow, like it's my turn. It's my time to shine. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Whatever issue you're dealing with, I'm telling you, the truth is going to cut right through this battle. Okay. Whatever issue you're dealing with, the truth, and somebody's not going to like it, and I don't care. Like, it makes it no less true. Somebody's feelings or their anger or their rage or their heartbreak or their jealousy, it still doesn't change truth. It is what it is. So focus on what you're mastering, what God has you focused on, and let people be peopling. Let the people. That's not your burden to carry. You got to put that down. All right. You have to hold on to, number one, what God gave you, and number two, what you're fighting for. You want real. You want real. And you have access to it, I feel like, in this energy. And it's like Tom, Dick, Harry, Mojo, Sally, and Susie are all around you for some reason, fighting for your attention or your participation. But they want what you have, but it's not, there's no return back in. There's no way, like, you're standing there, Tom, Dick, Harry, you know, Mo, Joe, Sally, and Susie, all standing around you saying, Virgo, I need you to do this. I need this. I need that. I need that. And it's like they're wanting to take. Nobody's pouring. You got 5, 6 people around you ready to take from you. But if they actually just gave you an inch of what you're giving them, you'd be overflowing with abundance. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. So you're connecting with something that's actually real, something that's giving to you as you give, something that cares like you cares, somebody with that same emotional commitment or bond or work ethic, you know, or this is you aligning with your spirit guide on the same page, like, wow, now I'm ready. Now I understand what I need to do. Now I know who I am. Now I know my strength and power. You're getting in alignment with that. And when that happens and this boomstick is in your hand, you have the power to unga bunga your way through, pass, over, around. It doesn't matter. It's a Captain Caveman. Okay? Boom Boom Stick is in the mother loving building. This is it. Fertile, passionate, fiery. Yes. Ooh, it's a lot for you to handle, though. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, that thing is hot, too. I feel it in my chest. It's a lot to handle. So there is going to be some sorrow coming out of this, Virgo, because everybody can't go. Some people are not going to get it. Even you are going to really see how some people just will never see you. And that's okay. They're entitled to their journey. They're entitled to their opinion. You might not agree with it, and it might not be your truth today. That's on them. That's between them and God. You have to kind of really deal with what you're working with and take it from there, because you're really stepping into a new place of balance, a new place of celebration, you know, coming together as one, you know, portal energy with the 1111, creating ways to bypass, okay, situations, creating avenues that bypass foolishness, you know, creating ways out of that you can just bypass all of the shenanigans. All right. That's that portal energy. You're starting to really master your resources. That's the magician. You're learning to master your resources, using the tools that God gave you to create, to manifest, to call in whatever it is your heart desires that gets you on the right direction. So because all of this greatness is happening within and without, it makes sense that the enemy comes to play with your fears, whatever has oppressed you, your fear of losing family, losing friends, or your fear of being judged or failure, whatever that, you know, whatever suppression that the enemy is bringing that keeps you bonded, it keeps you separate from your faith or trying to make you question your faith. That's what the point of the enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you have Capricorn in your chart, you're want to be careful with overdoing it. I'm not going to lie. There's a bit overwork. There's an overwork here with this Capricorn energy. If you have Capricorn in your chart, there's an overwork, like get rest, drink a lot of water, watch your diet, you know, balance it. Okay. Because you don't want to be so hyper focused on this, and this till you get yourself sick. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then you're going to have to take a break and heal. But for everyone else, yes, the enemy is going to come in to attack your fears, you know, whatever it is, your anxieties, whatever it is that keeps you from the peace, from the faith, from knowing that you can make it, you can do this to completion, you know, you're on the right path. That's when we get those fears that, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I saying the right thing? And am I in the right place? Am I going the right direction? Pop, 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 pop. So this angel is coming in to assist you and give you some emotional comfort and support. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes, this is a hard road. Yes, I'm here meeting you halfway because you still have the other half to go. But at the end of it is the sun, you know. At the end of this is the sun. So stay focused, stay passionate, stay driven, and you'll feel like yourself in a minute, and it'll be even better because you're going to be so much more wiser coming out of this. Okay? Woo. All right, Virgo, I love you so much. I hope this helps. Now, if any event you say, Green Eyes, listen, I don't know you. You don't know me. This is not my life. I'm okay with that. Please check your moon or rising. Don't take the energy if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you're notified of future readings. It's free and it supports the channel. If you're interested in a personal appointment, I respond to email request only. My email is perfectlyimperfecttarot@gmail.com. Guys, if you do come here and eat here and this feeds your spirit, you want to make a donation, that information is also below the video. Other than that, remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.